Hello, guys, and welcome back to a brand new prediction videos with your host with the most, Dark Taco and Jonte. We're back at it again for our wonderful predictions. Talking about last week, to start off, we had the Jags beating the Colts, and obviously that didn't happen. And the Colts are starting to look good. Matty Ice is starting to pick things up. Um, he looked very good out there, actually. The Colts might be able to make a comeback, maybe make sneak into the playoffs, the wild card round. I don't think they're catching up to the Tennessee Titans, but still, they didn't look too bad. What do you think?
Trash.
Trash still?
Yes.
Well, next you had the Patriots versus the Cleveland Browns. We did have the Cleveland Browns winning last week. Um,
Trash.
the Patriots also look pretty good. A lot of people have moved them into their top 10 um, teams now. And I mean, Billy Zappi, or Bailey Zappi, the Zapster. I believe that the Zapster is a lot better than Mac Jones at the moment. If I were the Patriots, I'd just keep playing with Bailey Zappi because he looks real good. It could be one of those instances where you know how Tom Brady took over for what was that guy's name? Oh, well, Tom Brady took over, and Bailey Zappi could be taking over from Mac Jones. He could be he is the rookie, so Next, we had Buffalo versus Kansas City, and we did predict correctly here. We had Buffalo beating Kansas City, and
Yeah,
Buffalo
going to the
looked
Super Bowl.
unbeatable. I don't.
I think Buffalo might win it all this year.
I think so too. I mean, if they could play like that in every single game, I don't see how you realistically beat Buffalo. I just think they're too good. They're gonna outscore you. They outpace you. Their defense is too
Only
strong.
two teams can compete, in my opinion.
What, the Chiefs and Bills?
Chiefs and Eagles.
Yeah, I mean, and the Chiefs did put on a good game. Like they didn't look bad. That one interception by Patrick Mahomes at the end there, but they looked pretty good. It was interesting division. We had the Broncos versus the Chargers. We obviously had the Chargers winning.
Hold on. First of all, stop putting the Broncos on prime time. Don't ever put them on prime time again.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
thank you for saying that and reminding me. Yeah, stop putting the Broncos on Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football. I don't care what it
Sunday
is.
Night Football.
Yeah,
No.
I do not care. Nobody wants to see the Broncos in prime time. Russ is not cooking. The only thing he's cooking up is games under 13 points. He just does not look good. And I feel bad for him because I like Russ as a person. You know, he's a good man, a good husband, a good father to that rapper's kids. Yeah, whose kids are those? Yeah,
Future.
Future's. Yeah, he's a good father to Future's kids because Future doesn't want anything to do with his kids. So but he's a good man. It's just that he's not good at the football. Broncos way overpaid for him at this point. And if you were the Broncos, do you take Bailey Zappi over you know, for the pay? I mean, I don't know. I'd take rookie Bailey Zappi over the money I spent on Russell Wilson. Moving on, Jets versus Green Bay. Uh, I believe I did mention we had the Packers winning, but I did believe I mentioned that the Jets could win here, and they did. And Aaron Rodgers is not looking too hot. I mean, the whole team's not looking too hot. It's not just Aaron Rodgers, but
So I'm
he is.
going to put a goddamn cheese a hat on. Start messing with the fans. He got it
Yeah,
slapped off by I think the Packers wide receiver. Pretty funny.
the Jets look good. They've proven that they're a legitimate team. They are probably a playoff contender. They have a chance to make it in like anybody else at this point, but and until I'm proven otherwise, you aren't the New Jersey Jets anymore. You're the New York Jets. So yeah, the Bengals versus the Saints. I mean, we had the Bengals winning. They won. It was closer than I might have thought, but yeah, Bengals won. Giants versus Baltimore. We had Baltimore winning, though. That's because you wanted Baltimore.
No, this is exactly what I said. I have Baltimore winning, but if they lost, I wouldn't be surprised. And they lost, and I'm not
Yeah,
surprised.
that's true. And I thought I was like the Giants are going to win this. I have a good feeling about this, and they did win. The Giants also proving that they're not just playoff contenders; they could win it all, just like any like Not just like any other team, but they're one of like maybe 5 teams where I'm like, okay, they have a shot. They could probably win. They have a chance to win the Super Bowl this year if they wanted to. With the way they're playing, if they could maintain that level of play, they're pretty hard to beat. Next, you have a game that I am super excited to talk about. I wasn't last week. I was not excited to talk about it last week, though I did say that I think we can win. And even in our groups on like Facebook, Twitter, I was saying I believe that the Steelers are going to win this game. I think that Kenny Pickett will overtake.
I'm a fucking Browns fan. I said they have a chance to win that game.
You did actually say that, and we won. And Kenny Pickett, and I know people are like, well, Mitchell Trubisky came in. That was Kenny's win. He was winning before he got a concussion. You know, because
Mike Tomlin's win.
It was also Mike Tomlin's win. But again, Kenny, I'm so happy for Mike Tomlin. The argument that people could stop being like, oh, he needs to leave, he needs to get out. Dude, if Mike Tomlin left the Steelers, he'd have a new job opportunity within like 2 minutes before he could even get to his car. Carolina would already have him signed up for a 10-year deal. Like, we're not getting rid of Mike Tomlin. But yeah, no, I'm super excited. Looked like we were firing on all cylinders. Our wide receivers were finally not dropping balls. Chase Claypool actually had an outstanding game, at least for him. And yeah, we were doing pretty well. Najee, our running back situation, not that great. Offensive line still not looking so great, but you know, we were doing better than we could be. Moving on, you had the purple incarnations of Satan versus the fins up Dolphins.
You're using Tom Grossi slang. We're not in the NFC.
Well, yeah, no. We can use the Tom Grossi slang. He we gotta get some views. But no. So Minnesota Vikings versus the Dolphins. Obviously, we had Minnesota winning, and they did, and they're continuing to be a great team. I mean, Kirk Cousins. The games are close. And I feel like, and everybody has stated this, these are games that they probably should have won last year and didn't, and they're winning them this year. And as long as they can continue to do that, I mean, good on them. Next, you had the Washington Commanders versus the Chicago Bears. And we had the Bears, but, I mean, I don't think either of us cared.
Prime time also.
Yeah, no, they're prime time. Were they prime time this week or next week?
Yeah, they're Thursday Night Football.
Oh, my. Stop putting the Bears on Thursday Night Football. I feel like they just didn't want to give Amazon Prime any good games. They're like, we're just going to give you the worst of NFL. Next, you had San Francisco versus... we did pick the 49ers to win, but Marcus Mariota is doing okay. He's trying to show, but he still has a little bit of grit left in him, a little bit of guts. He can still succeed. So, he showed up. Next, you have the Arizona Frauds versus the Seattle Successors. And the Arizona Frauds did what they've been doing, and instead of playing football, they were playing Halo 3. Kyler Murray's too busy playing Fortnite and not studying in film or getting prepared for games, so they ended up losing. Which, is a big problem. At least I would assume so. And yeah, it's not a good situation, not a good look there either. Seattle, by the way, I feel like they meant to have a tank season this year, but everybody's been just giving them wins. I don't know if they're going to be able to get the quarterback that they wanted to. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, Seattle just keeps picking up win after win.
Smith, I think he's the highest rated quarterback in the league right now.
Yeah,
I'm not sure he still is, but he was.
I don't know if you continue playing with him next year at this point, or you give him another chance, see how he does in the system, or you try to find a QB in the draft. But I'm like, Seattle's not going to have an easy time. Next up, we had the Carolina Panthers versus the LA Rams. This has to have been my fault for picking the Panthers over the Rams. I don't know what I was doing. But it shows that we had the Panthers. I don't know why. I don't know why we would have chosen the Panthers. That makes no sense, but I guess we did. Yeah, no, the Panthers.
That was an accident. Maybe you got fast forward video a little bit.
Yeah, because the Panthers are like the worst team in the league by
I
far.
don't think we picked the Panthers.
Maybe
Maybe you clicked it, then unclicked it afterwards, but I don't think we picked the Panthers.
yeah, I was like, I don't see any reason why we would have, but I guess we did. So,
I'm gonna check.
LA Rams though, they won. They should win. Every team should beat the Panthers. Panthers are gonna have a first round pick, or probably the first pick in the draft this year, if not the Texans. And then Cowboys versus. What's up?
Oh, we do something that gross.
I know. I mean, Cowboys versus Eagles. We had the Eagles winning, and they did win. They continue their succession. Poor Cooper Rush. I love how everybody just turns on him so fast. Like, they're like, oh, QB battle. And now everybody's just like, Dak Prescott, when he comes back, he would have beaten the Eagles. He would have done great. I'm like, Dak Prescott did not look this good when he was playing for the Cowboys. I don't know why all of a sudden you think he's just going to ball out now. But okay. Now let's look on to the next week schedule. We have the Colts versus the Tennessee Titans.
This time I'm gonna go over the games.
I would say
Colts at Tennessee. We're going with the Titans.
Yeah,
Titans at home coming off a bye week.
I would definitely say that the Titans are going to win too. That would be my pick. I think Tennessee's it just makes sense. They're stronger, faster. Derrick Henry's been showing up, so yeah, I'm going with Tennessee. Also, they got that little sleepy symbol next to them.
Yeah, that's the bye week.
Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm going with the Ravens.
Yeah,
the Browns are dog shit. I'm tired of rooting for this team.
Yeah,
I'm still going to root for this team.
How's your run defense?
The Ravens aren't losing. Truthfully, our run defense wasn't that bad. We were getting thrown on by Bailey Zappi this time. So it's whichever defense decides to show up between the pass defense and the run defense.
I think the Raiders are going a little bit of a run here now that they're rested.
Yeah, the Ravens off bye weekend at home.
Mm-hmm. I just think they're going to come back. I think they could have built a little bit more chemistry. Maybe Devontae Adams.
The New York Jets at the Denver Broncos. This one's kind of harder to choose. I'm going to go with the Jets.
I would also go with the Jets.
Oh, I don't think Russell Wilson's going to lose fights in a row against bad teams like this. Lost to the Chargers. Nah, I'm going with the Broncos.
Put it in the middle there because I think I have no reason to put faith in Russell Wilson. Jets have been putting up numbers each week. And also, again, like Zach Wilson's looked good. The Broncos have looked awful, like every week. So I don't know. And the Jets have a good defense. But
next we have the Steelers at the Miami Dolphins. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
You can go.
Tua's coming back.
I'm also gonna go with the Dolphins just because I think that our defense has not been the greatest, and the Dolphins have one of the fastest teams in the league. And if Tua can just come back with the Tyreek Hill and stuff, he's gonna be real good. And so yeah.
Bengals.
Mm-hmm. Marcus Mariota though could come up with an upset. Like Falcons have been doing that, but I don't see it happening.
12 passes last week. Giants, yeah. I go with the Giants.
I got the Giants as well. And I feel bad for Trevor Lawrence, man. I want him to do good, but it's not looking so good. None of these new QBs have been looking. Has there been like a new QB outside of like Joe Burrow who's just been like outstanding, or like this guy could be the face of the next generation, or like this guy's going to be like here for a long time?
Nah.
Because like Mac Jones hasn't looked good. Zach Wilson hasn't looked. I mean, Zach Wilson looks okay. Tua looks okay. Like, but none of them I'm like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be the next thing. So yeah. Ooh, this is a tough game actually. Seattle versus the Chargers. I believe the Chargers will win.
Yeah, I got the Chargers with this.
But
I mean, Geno Smith has been looking crazy this year, but
yeah, but I feel like the Chargers is one of those games with the. But they could also do what Chargers do in Chargers fashion and blow it at the last minute. So who knows? Kansas City.
Right, next we have the Chiefs at the 49ers. Yeah, Kansas City. Then we go to the Chicago Bears at the Patriots. I'm taking the Patriots.
Patriots makes sense. Is Bailey Zappi playing still?
Stop putting the Bears on prime time.
Oh, this is the Monday night game again. Oh no! Why?
Right
Ah,
next in the NFC, we have the New
also
Orleans
a
Saints
shit
and the
ass
Arizona
like
Cardinals.
Thursday night game.
Oh, that's prime time. Goddamn. I'm gonna go with the
Saints, but
Saints.
yeah, Kyler Murray is look. Well, wait, no. Kyler Murray's got a new wide receiver though,
I don't care. I'm going with the
straight
Saints.
out of Carolina.
Yeah,
Kicked
Robbie
off.
Anderson. Nah.
How many wide receivers does Kyler Murray need to be good?
Which calls
Oh,
Marquise Brown's injured for the rest of the season.
wait. Before we get back from this, though, before we move on to the Cardinals, I just realized this is Hopkins' first game back, though.
Yeah, I'm still going. I'm still going the Saints.
All right. Uh, I want the Lions to win. They're coming off a rested week,
I'm
but
going with the
Dak's
Cowboys.
back. Dak will be back for this game.
Them boys.
Them boys. I want the. I'd also love to see Washington win here, but they're not going to. Be nice.
All right, Packers.
Yeah.
Worst
And
team in football.
Tom Brady should just destroy the Carolina Panthers. Too bad that the Bills,
Looks about right to me.
the Vikings, and the Eagles are all on rest week, so they're the best games are not being played this week.
Oh, let's pick which one's gonna be the best game this week.
Best game of the week. I'm thinking
Either Seahawks at Chargers.
that was what I was thinking, or the Cowboys at the Lions, maybe. I want to say the Seahawks and the Chargers. I think that could be a close game. It could be fun. So I'm gonna say that, or maybe the Browns and the Baltimore Ravens, divisional matchup. You know,
I see that being a high scoring game or a low scoring game.
I could too. I think the Browns and Baltimore could have a really exciting game. Tennessee versus the Colts is also a divisional matchup that could be good.
Last year, the Browns were the Ravens' only AFC North win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so any of those teams. With the Steelers, real quick though, I think that we still have a chance, like every week, but I still think Dolphins are going to win. Moving on to our tier list rankings. I don't know why this is already done when we haven't done anything yet, so I'm going to reset that. But yeah, you add a couple rows. We need to add our trash row. You guys getting the inside scoop on how we do this real quick. T for trash. All right, Arizona Cardinals, trash. Atlanta Falcons, D.
Ravens, D.
Oh, not C?
No.
All right, Buffalo,
S.
S. Trash.
B.
No, B for Bengals. Didn't they win?
Yeah, they won. B.
Oh, B. Okay, I thought you said D. I was like D. All right. Dallas Cowboys still up in the B.
B.
Yeah, maybe after this week.
Trash.
There's a lot of trash teams this week.
Trash. Trash. They're about to be 1-5. Trash. Still.
I mean, there's a lot of trash teams.
It doesn't matter. There's a lot of trash teams. Maybe move the Cardinals up, but like that, trash.
The Colts have a good record now.
3-1.
Yeah, the Colts are like 3-3.
Colts are 3-2-1. Okay, go.
Yeah.
I feel like
Jaguars are like D tier. I think they're.
I feel like they should go in D.
Who, the Colts?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
I said D.
Oh, you think the Colts should be in D?
The Texans.
Yeah, that was the first game of the year, though. It's a divisional game.
No. All right.
S tier for the Chiefs.
A, not B. I didn't mean to say A. B. I'm in B.
Who, the Rams?
Chargers in B.
Oh, the Chargers B. Okay.
Chargers not in A. What the fuck? They barely beat the Broncos. Barely beat the Browns.
C for the Dolphins.
B. It could be an A.
Vikings are an A. Panthers, I think, are. And Patriots maybe in B now.
C.
You see, all right. You can move up though. Saints.
B.
D. Yeah. New York Giants.
A.
Yeah. The Jets and B.
B.
The Eagles are an S tier.
I'm
gonna put you down here in D tier.
They got the same. They got the same records as the Browns. And they lost the Browns. That was with Mitch, not Kenny.
That was with Mitch, not Kenny. That's exactly what I was about to say to you. That was with Mitch, not Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett is about to. Each week that we win, I'm going to move us up a different tier, and it's just going to be great.
Week 18, they're going to lose with Kenny.
Not happening. Not in a million years.
It's going to happen.
It's not happening.
It's happening.
You're not. Aren't you coming into Heinz Field?
Yep.
That's not happening.
It's happening.
Not in a million years. Seattle.
What happened this year?
C tier.
Sox. C tier? C or D tier? Top of D maybe. C.
Or maybe. Boom. Tennessee C tier. And trash. And I think this looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks fine.
I think that the Giants could, if they win again, make it up into the S tier category. And yeah, same with the Vikings. I mean, the Vikings are 5-1. The Giants are 5-1. Pretty great records. Bills look good. I'd say this is pretty complete. Thank you all for watching. We appreciate it. Oh, wait, don't appreciate it yet, though, because we got to do our top 10 teams. I just forgot about that because it's going to be hard to do.
It ain't going to be that hard.
At number 1, I'd say Buffalo. And number 2...
They just do all S. 2, Eagles.
Yep, and then 3, Chiefs.
3, Chiefs.
And then I got the Giants at 4.
Yeah, Giants.
And then Vikings at 5. And we still have the Cowboys at 6, maybe?
Let me see the rest of the list. 6 Bengals. Nah, not Bengals. Damn. Yeah, put the Cowboys there.
Jets?
Nah, I ain't putting the Jets above the Bengals.
Bengals? Then Jets?
Bengals. Dolphins?
No, Dolphins have not looked good, but they might be good again.
Ravens?
Patriots.
Ravens and Bengals got the same record, and the Ravens beat the Bengals. But Ravens lost to the Giants, but the Giants are number 4 on the list. I'll put the Ravens there.
I would put the Jets here above the Ravens.
Nah, I won't put them above the Ravens. They can't beat the Ravens.
And I put the Patriots here.
Yeah, that's fine. Put the Jets at the bottom.
All right. But I still think this is pretty good. I don't know about Baltimore being here. I honestly think that the Tennessee Titans or Colts could be there instead of Baltimore.
All these teams suck.
I mean, who have the Jets beaten so far besides Green Bay?
The Browns, Packers. Still see beat. Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
Browns, Packers, Steelers, and Patriots. No, they didn't beat the Patriots. They beat the Dolphins. Oh yeah, they could be there.
Yeah, that's
they put them above the Patriots actually.
Yeah, I was like, the Jets are not a bad team right now. The Jets are pretty good.
Put the Ravens at the bottom.
Yeah.
Even though the funny thing is, Ravens beat the 3 teams ahead of them.
Would you put the Ravens there? Or do you want to put this there?
No, the Colts fucking suck.
What are the Colts' record right now?
3-2-1.
And what's Baltimore's record?
3-3.
Have they won 3 games? Crazy. It just doesn't seem like it. But yeah.
Their losses are to the Bills, who's in the top 10, the Giants, who's in the top 10, and the Tua Tagovailoa led Dolphins.
Which, by the way, the Dolphins aren't. I almost want to still take the Baltimore out and put the Dolphins in. I just
Dolphins haven't won.
yeah, that's true.